Hey, this is RonnygoBOOM, and welcome to my trap tutorial series. In my ultimate PvP defense video, I showed off a hidden pop-up skeleton turret. Today I'm going to show you all about those skeleton turrets, how to make them, and how to effectively use skeletons in traps. After I show you how to build these turrets, I'll show you how to use them effectively with 5 different trap models to kill your enemies and punish intruders who might not be invited in your base. You can build these out of any kind of blocks, but I'd like to show you how to build it with stone bricks. So let's build one over here. We're going to start out by placing some blocks in a square pattern like this. Then on top, in the direction that I want the skeleton to be able to shoot, if I want it to be able to shoot in this direction, I'll place a stone brick stair just like this, or just like this. If I want it to be able to shoot slightly to the left, I'll place it like this, slightly to the right like this. Next, we're going to have to conceal this, otherwise players will be able to see right through. To do that, we're going to place a stair just like that. Now this is still a hole. You can still shoot through this hole, but it doesn't appear that way from the outside. Next, we have to conceal this stair to make it look like a regular solid block, so we're going to put another stair right here, and we're all set for this side. If we wanted, we could put another one, mirror image on this side, if we wanted our turret to be able to shoot in 2 directions, but for today we just want it to be able to shoot in 1, so we'll just finish it up with blocks like this. Then we have to go find a skeleton. It's actually pretty easy if you go out at night. We're going to find a skeleton, and we want to make sure that we found a skeleton that's able to be able to pick up the bow that we want. So to do that, we're going to go out with a helmet. So I'm just going to go out searching for skeletons until I find one that's able to pick up a helmet. To do that, I wear some good armor. And even in survival mode, I just run around and every skeleton I see, I toss a helmet down. If that skeleton can pick up the helmet, then I'll take it with me. If not, then go ahead and kill it. Let's see, can you pick up this helmet? In hard mode, a good deal of the skeletons will be able to actually pick up the helmet. Now we don't want to give them the bow right away because then they'll just attack us with it, and that would be dangerous. To get it back to our house, we don't want to give it our bow yet. In fact, we want to let it hit us once, and then we want to hide from it inside our little thing. So as soon as it's about to come around the corner, there we go. Now we can run over to it and push it back. We're going to try and push it right in here. It's not easy to do, but that's why we're wearing diamond armor. Okay, he's in. Great. Excellent. So now that the skeleton's inside, we can add a roof on top. And protect him now, just like this. And you can see he's already started hitting me through there. Now that we've trapped our skeleton, it's pretty easy to give him a bow. All you have to do is just toss it down through the top, and he'll pick up that bow. We know that he can pick up that bow because he's got that diamond helmet. Now we have a nice little pillar or a wall that a skeleton can shoot through. Alright, now let's take a look at one of these turrets from the inside. So right now, we're going to pretend that we're in a turret. To find out where your turret is able to shoot, you can just go inside, and anywhere you're able to hit, your skeleton will be able to hit, as long as it's within 15 blocks. Skeletons can only shoot a player if they're 15 blocks or closer. So this is basically a good range. And if you'd like to see a more clearly delineated range, every single block that's red wool can be shot by this skeleton right here. So this skeleton right here with this little contraption is only able to hit a player if they're standing on one of these blocks. Now that's a pretty good range, and it's hidden, so you can put several skeletons in a row and you'll be able to cover a wider area. You can also put skeletons in a row on the wall on this side. This is great for inside a base. But let's take a look at something quickly. If I'm over on this side, I have a lot of range, or I have a lot of different places where I can shoot these arrows. However, if I'm on this side, and the skeleton might end up coming to this side sometimes, there's not really anywhere I can shoot and make it through that hole. So we want to make sure that our skeleton stays on this side of the hole. We can pretty easily do actually. If we just build up a little bit of a thing like this, we want a roof so our skeleton can't get out this way, and we want to block just like that. We want our skeleton to be right here, and we want to put a little water block just like that. And these blocks right here are unnecessary. That way we keep our skeleton right in the corner at all times. And in order to conceal it, all you have to do is break this block and place down another stair facing that direction. That hole is still there, we just can't see it. If we wanted to extend that hole to a little bit higher so that skeleton can shoot a little bit higher for some reason, maybe you want to do that, and that's fine. We can do that just by adding some more stairs like this, and just like before, we're going to put a stair on the bottom, we're going to put a stair on the top, just like that, to conceal this. And there we go. We got a nice hidden turret, and of course, we could replace all these blocks with stone brick as well. Let's take a look at some of the other contraptions. So this is that same thing that we saw before. We've got our skeleton, we've got the water pushing him into that corner. If I wanted to conceal this, all I'd have to do is replace these out with some stairs. And it would have the same range, be able to hit the same blocks, but now you can't see the skeleton. Looks like a regular old wall. So, let's take a look at some practical inventions with how to use this. If you see some of those things on the ground like we did before, you might be a little bit suspicious because it doesn't look like anything. But here, I've been able to blend my skeleton turret design in with a build. Can you guess where the turrets are? So here I have it so that it's a little base up there, and the only way to get into the base is to come out here and start to swim up. However, this is kind of a precarious situation because I have a skeleton turret right here able to shoot. And I'll replace this with there we go, with another stair just to show you how deadly this is. So that skeleton has got a punch 2 bow. I didn't have to give him power or flame or anything like that because punch 2 is all you need to knock someone out of this water stream and right down, falling to their death, on top of all these slabs where hoppers line the floor underneath to collect all the items. So we have a skeleton here, we have a skeleton here, 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 here. Let's take a look at how it works. The next trap I'd like to show you is just a flat ground trap. In order to trip it, all you have to do is trick a player into jumping into a 1x1 hole. You can trap him with redstone, you can do whatever you want, but that's not the point. The point is I wanted to show you the kill mechanism. So once in here, I pretty much have no way out. I keep getting attacked until I die, and there's nothing I can do. So since it's a flame bow, I would think that I would attack it by shooting through here. That's just a ruse set up so that you think that you can attack those enemies, but really you can't. The cool thing about this trap is it's actually a secret entrance. If you go down here and you're able to click through this to that button, you go down and you can get to your base. Let's take a look at how this works. It's pretty simple. You get someone to fall in this 1x1. They die because these are secret walls that these skeletons are actually able to shoot through. And they will shoot through them. They're named RonnygoBOOM, so if you were to die, it would say RonnygoBOOM was shot by RonnygoBOOM. And they've been given really good bows. They can hit you no matter where you stand, no matter what corner, because I have one on each side. And it's pretty easy to set up. I have the world downloaded in the description if you'd like to get a better look at this. And the lava is here so that you can hide this secret button right there. You can go down in your base. I didn't really actually build a base, but that's the point. Alright, the last trap I want to show you is right over here. I'm just trying to show you ways that you can blend this into normal builds. So we break into this base. It's not ours. We don't know where we are or what we're doing. It looks like they have a nice little nether wart farm, and man, you move really slow on this soul stand. Press lever above to auto harvest. That doesn't do anything. Oh, I was gonna try to climb the ladder, but no. You get knocked off the top because I have hidden skeletons in the wall. 2 of them actually, one here and one here. This one's able to see you pretty well if you're climbing the ladder. This one's able to see you pretty well at any other place. And if you spend too much time here on this platform, you're gonna get knocked off to your death. If you wanted to, a smart thing to do would be to put hoppers along the bottom here. Make sure that deep enough to where you'll fall to your death every time. This is a great way to enter your base. So a smart person would be able to get in here, maybe use an ender pearl to get up to the ladder pretty quickly, or just jump across as quickly as possible before those skeletons are able to track you and shoot you down. But this is just one other way that you can use this. You can get rid of the door if you wanted people to fall for it more frequently. Over here, coming out of my mountain, I have a little parkour set up. You can jump from one platform to another. It doesn't look like there is a skeleton anywhere, but depending on where you stand, if you're standing in the wrong place, you can get knocked off just like that, because there's actually a skeleton in the wall here named Creeper. You can name him anything you want. I love this concept, and I really want to see your inventions. How can you use this to defend your base better? Are you gonna give your skeletons... one of the cool things about skeletons is they don't require arrows. These skeleton turrets don't require arrows. They don't require infinity or unbreaking bows, because they don't use any durability on the arrows, on the bows. It never runs out. When the skeletons are killed, you get the bow back. So, for example, if someone got in here and found just the exact right angle to kill your skeleton, you could easily just keep a hopper right underneath this guy, so that when that skeleton is killed, when and if that skeleton is killed, you'll get the bow back. No big deal. This one's actually really cool. I'm not going to show you how it works, but I'll make a tutorial on it soon, and it'll be called something like how to kill players when you're offline. So let's go into game mode 0, and let's check out this faction base. So looks like there's radioactive duck. I've raided him before, but it looks like somebody already raided him. Doesn't have any good stuff. Graffiti pig, also empty. Lame. One more room down here. Ooh, there's the good stuff. Awesome. Oh, and it's a trap. Of course. I'm stuck in this room down here. How do I get out? How do I get out? I can't ender pearl. It looks like I'm getting shot at though. And yes, it'll kill you pretty quickly. All the items will get absorbed in those hoppers, and I'll show you how that works in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment and a like if you learned something, and subscribe if you haven't already. I have a new trap video every week. If you haven't heard yet, my server is looking for players who can build amazing things. If you're good with redstone or details, or maybe even you just like to build cute designs, you should come to boom.ronnygo.com, because we'll showcase all of the best builds in the Architect's realm. If your build is worthy of the Architect's realm, you'll win a rank that comes with a sick builder's kit, and your creation will be featured in a video. Even though we're a PvP server, we really have a community that is more similar to SMP, and I can't wait to see what amazing builds you can all come up with.